Who's making it, Mr. Faruki, and I really loved his earlier cinema. So whatever role I could play to make it happen. So this is one of the conditions, that we have to become co-producer to make it happen. So that's why I became co-producer.
I think we have more producers than actors in this film.
Yeah, please.
I did this audacity to learn this language few months back, but I could understand that I cannot learn this language. Bengalis are very harsh critique, and there's a difference of what Bengalis people have done. They have taken Sanskrit and Hindi words and turned them to their own. Like there's a prakriti is a word. Now you will say prokriti. Now mrityu is mrityu. No, you have changed it. If I say mrityu, everybody says, no, this is not Bengali. Say mrityu. So you have your own, kind of authority and command over it. So I'll try, but I know I cannot learn it. But I'll speak in a way that it won't hamper your cinema watching, story watching experience.
Just to continue with that question a bit more, so you have recently done movies with Bengali directors and producers in the last 3 years. So was that a great motivation to do a Bengali movie?
See, I don't know why Bengalis keep coming in my life. Yes. So after drama school, when I was looking for cinema work, I got a lot of offers from Calcutta. I did a lot of films here, but they're gone unnoticed in my earlier days. And then after gap of many years, again I did. Even Namesake was shot in Calcutta, and then one of my beautiful experience, Piku, was almost shot in Calcutta. So this is not in my hand. I think there's a kind of destiny which is working. And what is the purpose of it, I don't know. Maybe I'll discover later.
Let's give somebody else a chance. If there's time, to come back.
What did you say?
You said work with a Bangladeshi director, and second, what did you find in Doob that you wanted to do it? In Bengali or in English?
In English.
I think you asked two questions. Let's hear the first question. Let's just make it.
Future. I don't think about future. I never knew, earlier when Mr. Faruki wrote me a mail, I was not aware of his cinema at all. So I don't plan in that way. I don't plan in advance. So whatever I've learned from me being an actor is that I should leave things to chances. The way things come, I take it up, I weigh them, and I take it up. So I don't know whether I'll work in Bengali cinema later or not. But right now I'm enjoying this space. Sometimes I forget that I'm in a different country. I have to remind myself this is a different country. How come? So sometimes I feel that I am roaming around in India somewhere, eastern side of India. So this is a beautiful part. I'm enjoying it, and I hope we have a great experience working in this movie with Mr. Faruki and the beautiful cast. But I don't know what's going to happen later. No?
Yeah.
And what?
Okay, yeah, please.
ফারুকি ভাইয়ের কাছে আমার প্রশ্ন, যেহেতু এটি যৌথ প্রযোজনার চলচ্চিত্র এবং বাংলা চলচ্চিত্র অবশ্যই, এইখানে যারা অভিনয় করছেন তাদেরকে আসলে শুনছি আপনি এর আগে অনেক ইন্টারভিউতে বলেছেন যে ওজু কিংডমে আপনার প্রথম স্টেপ, আপনি সম্পূর্ণ ফ্যামিলি ড্রামা বানাচ্ছেন এবং এটা আপনার প্রথম স্টেপ হবে। এর নিশ্চয়ই একটি পারিবারিক ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড থাকে।
প্রথমত আমরা তো একটা জিনিস ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড তো বলবো না, এটা তো বোঝা যাচ্ছে। ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড গোপন থাকবে ছবি রিলিজ হওয়া পর্যন্ত, যতখানি সম্ভব চেষ্টা করবো। আর আরেকটা কি প্রশ্ন ছিল? Only the background.
এই প্রশ্নটাই ছিল আসলে আমরা যেটা দেখছি আমরা
Ozu territory, right? Yeah.
ফারুকি ভাই একটু ক্লিয়ার করতে চাই
Yeah.
একটু সময় নিয়ে
Yeah.
সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা এখনো তারা এই ধরনের চরিত্র প্লে করছে তার একটা ভালো ব্যাখ্যা আপনি দিয়েছেন আপনার নির্মাণের মধ্যেই বুঝতে পেরেছি তারপরেও আপনি আমাদের যতটুকু আগে বলেছেন এর আগের ছবিগুলোতে সেগুলো থেকে আমরা বিভিন্ন ধারণা পেয়েছি কিন্তু এই ছবির ক্ষেত্রে শুধু ধারণা পাচ্ছি একটি ফ্যামিলি কোনো ধারণা পাচ্ছি না এর বাইরে কি আর কোনো ধারণা
The reason behind this is my inability to write synopsis. I really find it very hard to write synopsis. But you know, in today's world, if you have to apply to any project market or for any funds, you have to write one-liner synopsis. And you know, I take 3 months, 4 months to write one-liner. It's such a tough job. So probably this is why you hardly know about the background or the story or the plot point of my film before the film gets released. And also there is another reason. I really think, you know, there must be some mystery and ambiguity about cinema. I mean, people should be curious and, you know, they should really, you know, apprehensive of what this film is going to offer them. I think this is for me, I'm very old school. I think for cinema, this ambiguity is very important. That's why I don't want to spill it out. Thank you.
Hello, she film except Mustofa Faruki.
No, before Mr. Faruqi's film, I haven't seen any Bangladeshi film. I was aware of music, of Bangladeshi music, because I was doing one series a few years back. It's called In Treatment for HBO, and I was playing a Bengali character, and I was looking for something which can fill me with that kind of emotion, with that kind of complexity. And at that time, I was searching on the net, and I came across Mr. Ornob, and I loved his music.
Thank you.
And I kept hearing it for months till the time I completed that series. But still, his Robindra Sangeet is one of my favorite, and I keep going back to it again and again, and it's fascinated me. I came across Bengali cinema through Mr. Faruqi's film. He wrote me a mail, and I had some time, so I started searching on YouTube, and I came across a film called Piprabida. And I'm not so good at understanding Bengali, but even then my wife was also watching with me, and I was falling down from my bed, laughing, and she was perplexed. She thought, I don't know Bengali so much. How come I am just connecting with the film so much? I think it's the behavior, the way he captures the human behavior, and the way he narrates the story, and the way he looks at the character is very, very interesting. So even though I don't understand Bengali that much, his characters were coming across to me very, I didn't have any problem understanding them or enjoying them. So it's his movie which introduced me to Bangladeshi cinema. Maybe I'll watch some more, if I get the chance.
And I want to add something here. And when I was meeting Irfan Bhai in Mumbai for the first time, the person we talked about, other than my project, is actually Arnob. And I told him that, one thing, before coming to Mumbai, I told Arnob that, Arnob, I'm working on a film and you'll have to make a theme track on this for 3 minutes. And I told him, he was mentioning me about Arnob, and I was telling him, Arnob is actually working on the theme track right now. So what a coincidental communication.
I have one question to Mr. Irfan.
Aziz bhai, you were absent in the hall. I think you went somewhere. I just explained it. Maybe I'll ask them to rewind the tape and give it to you. I just wanted to be in your company. That's why I became producer.
Yeah, please. Can you give him a microphone, please?
let me ask you. Let me answer your second question. I'm not looking for control because I came here. I'm doing this film just because I loved the way Mr. Faruki tells a story, and that enticed me. That hypnotized me, and I just wanted to be part of it. I don't know how much artistic space this story is going to give to me, because that's the future. We don't know. We only hope. Every film has its own temperament, its own nature, its own destiny. So how this film is going to behave with us, we will come to know. I have no idea about it. I have a good feeling about it, but I have no idea. Every film gives you a very peculiar and very unique experience. So what experience this film is going to give me, I don't know, but I'm hopeful, and that's why I'm here. But as far as control is concerned, I trust him, and that's why I want to give myself to him and find my own space in his world. He has his own world when he writes a story, when he conceives a story, the way he plans to present that story or tells a story. So my thing is, I need to go and see how I find my space in that, in his landscape. So we'll see. I'm not. He's controlling everything. Ask him why he's controlling.
Yeah.
In your last film to this, in your last film, your lead was an absolute stranger to sort of work with that.
It's a very difficult question to answer, I guess. I think I only look for the right cats. I only look for the right cats that can catch the rat. So sometimes I feel like I need a stranger to catch the rat. Sometimes I feel like, well, yeah, of course you all know that Irfan Khan is one of the biggest name in world cinema right now, and probably the only global star from South Asia. So we are aware of that. But when I was writing the script, I was telling Tisha every night that after writing 3 or 4 scenes, I used to tell Tisha that I can't get rid of his eyes. I need his eyes for this character. Maybe the eyes caught me. Yeah. Thank you.
আমি এখন এই আজকের মঞ্চে দাঁড়িয়ে কি আপনার আগের অবস্থান বদলে গেছে নাকি আগের অবস্থানই আছে?
Well, I mean, I must introduce him to you. He has been my partner for many years, and his wife used to doubt me that we have illegal relations. So he was my scriptwriter for many projects till television. Okay, so he asked me one question that I have some certain standpoint regarding film exchange between Bangladesh and India.
Okay.
And he is asking me, since I am working with you now, whether I still have that standpoint.
You stand for that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I still have that. In 2012, there was a seminar in NFDC Film Bazaar organized by Indian government, and there I submitted a paper, and one Nepali director submitted one paper, and one Indian director submitted a paper, and coincidentally that Indian director is also Irfan Bhai's favorite, Anup Singh. So there I mentioned, I said that if you want to see, it's not a fight between India and Bangladesh. It's a fight to keep the local smaller voice alive. And when you are very close to a big capitalist market like Mumbai, then you'll have to make sure, you'll have to find ways how to keep the smaller voice alive. If you look at India, you'll see in Mumbai, Marathi cinema has got certain screening slot and tax rebate. If you look at West Bengal, there is a certain screening slot for Kolkata Bengali movie and tax rebate. What I have been trying to tell our government, that when you formulate a policy, you must keep that in mind, so that my movie can go to Kolkata or Mumbai or Kerala, and Kerala movie can also come here through that tax and screening slot policy. So I still stand on that, and there is nothing to hide, because I shared this paper in 2012, and I remember all the Indian filmmakers clapped. They loved it. let me answer my question first. Yeah?
Okay.
First of all, yeah, obviously, I really don't want to spill out one thing. I really don't want to give any details about the characters and what is the relation with interrelation between the characters. That has to remain a secret. And as for the naming, right, Doob. Acha, first I picked the English title, No Bed of Roses, and which you all can understand. Life is not a bed of roses. এরপর এটার বাংলা নাম খুঁজতে গিয়ে আমি তো হয়রান, এটার তো ভালো কোনো বাংলা নাম পাই না, এবং বাংলাদেশে আমি মনে হয় 200-300 লোককে ফোন করছি এটা বাংলা কী হবে ভালো, সো যেটা বাংলা হয় ওটা আবার আমার ঠিক পছন্দ হয় না। তখন আমি বুঝলাম যে এটা আসলে আমার ট্রান্সলেশন চলবে না, আই হ্যাভ টু ট্রান্সক্রিয়েট। তখন আমি চিন্তা করলাম হোয়াট আই ওয়ান্টেড টু মিন বাই নো বেড অফ রোজেস, which means life is not a bed of roses. You feel suffocated, you really feel suffocated, and the whole plot point of this film is very suffocating and emotional as well. Then I thought, okay, when do you feel suffocated the most? I think when you go underwater, you cannot breathe, so you feel suffocated. So that's how I picked this Bengali word Doob as a Bengali title of the film. I'm done. Thank you. Now the artist, you have to turn it on.